Good morning. My name is Belinda. Welcome to Belinda's Baubles Christmas in July, Day 9. Today is July 8th and it's my birthday. I just got to Starbucks. I'm going to pick up my my birthday coffee and head into work. Today is a day of work for me, but I don't know what Sam or Seaver have planned for this evening. We really weren't planning much of anything today since it is a work day. But Monday, we are planning. What I wanted was to ride the train down to the stockyards instead of driving and parking and all of that. And which is, the stockyards are the oldest part of the downtown Fort Worth area. And we still have a herd of longhorns that are herded through the streets at least once a day. And I wanted to go see that, wander around, and take you with me on Monday. But for today, I better get in there, get this, and get to work because I'm already running late. All right. Thanks again, and see you shortly. So now off to work. Good evening. It's about 11 o'clock at night, and this is either take 3 or 4. I'm not quite sure at this point. It's still my birthday, at least for about another hour. And I've had a great day. It's just been low-key in some ways. I was at work until 3 p.m. and I was working in the front of the store where I work, so I was cashiering a little bit today. And I was taking donations for Cook Children's Hospital, our local hospital, through Children's Miracle Network. And it's something I really do believe in, and I've been assisting with leading our store and getting donations for the last few years, and it's something I do get excited about. So I was up front. I'll put a picture in here of what I looked like at work today, and just imagine me with this pull float on and a sign that says that I'm trying to raise donations, raising my age. Well, I didn't make my age, but I did make legal age at least in donations today. And I got a lot of smiles and laughs from the customers trying to check people out with my big inner tube of a stomach going on right then. Sam and I had a nice low-key evening. I was trying to finish a few things because I want to film the monthly podcast tomorrow. So I'm going to save showing you the finished blanket, and I also got my tank top finished other than weaving in ends. So I'll show that whenever I film tomorrow. I had to adjust the microphone there, so I should have probably cut a little bit out there. But what I've been getting back into is the Scrappy Granny tee, the crochet tee, and I am just a couple of rows away from being able to connect for the sleeves. Let me take the microphone off for a second and I'll show it to you. Okay. So I am just a couple of rows away. The way that this is designed is it'll be a little bit tighter across here, but the sleeves will have a little bit of a flare to them. So they'll only get a couple more rows once I do connect it. And I am really close, and I do love how this is turning out. Give me just a second. Okay, I'm back. And I'm realizing I did not put my progress keeper to save my loop. So let me save my loop real quick. Okay. Excuse me a moment. The later it gets, the more I drop. At least that's the way it feels to me. Okay, so I thought I would share with you a couple of my birthday presents that I got today. I have apparently something else coming tomorrow, and I'll be celebrating with family and friends and everything over the course of the trip. But this, I was excited. It was actually on my Amazon wish list. And it's something for the podcast. I've been having to borrow Seaver's headphones in order to try to hear the volume level and everything. That's a pet peeve for me, is whenever volume levels go up and down a lot. So I'm trying to keep mine fairly even. I know I'm still learning and it's not there yet, but I really like these headphones. And it has a mic on it, so I can hook it up while doing voiceovers. And I'm hoping that that will eliminate a little bit of the tinny sound I'm hearing right now. And then my cousin sent me a milk frother. I used to have an espresso machine years ago, but I've never had a milk frother. And this morning when I went to Starbucks, I got one of their, it's one of their iced foamed things, but I mean, it has the sweetened froth on the top. So I'm like, ooh, I may be able to make that at home now. So that's something for me to experiment with. She's already told me which setting for the cold to go with, and I'll see what happens, and I'll let you know. But in the meantime, I thought I would just sit and knit with you, or actually sit and crochet with you for a little while. I haven't been able to do this without everything going berserk, so hopefully this late at night everything will be calming down. Sam is still dealing with his mouth situation, and I know it is not fun for him, and this is a lot tougher journey than he was, or either one of us were expecting. So, but I have enough content that I had recorded with the Alaska trip, and I still have I think at least I have downtown Fort Worth with the Christmas tree for Fort Worth that I have pictures and a little bit of video of, and also back right after Thanksgiving we went to a fair at an alpaca farm with the grandkids, and so I have some footage from that for a little bit more Christmas in July. And Christmas in July is important to me. It's something that I've been doing things with for at least 25 years. For my best friend Janelle, she passed away when Seaver was just a baby, and she did my wedding shower, or our wedding shower, as Christmas in July. And I figured I'd give you a little bit of story time here and tell you a little bit about why I had a Christmas in July wedding shower. At least the main shower at the church was Christmas in July. Once the girls got away, my cake then was lingerie. But up at the church, it was Christmas in July. When I was in my late 20s, I was still single and in and out of a few relationships, but nothing really stuck. And I was really feeling like I had never been one that wanted a huge career. I wanted a family. Whenever I was 18, I wanted 5 kids. And excuse Proby, he is whining downstairs if you can hear him. He's not hurt or anything. He's ready for his nighttime snack. And he sounds pathetic, I know. But anyways, I was feeling like I was not where I wanted my life to be. And I had talked with our assistant pastor, and he had suggested that I prayed that if there was someone out there for me that God wanted me to have, that by Christmas, that person would be in my life. And I would get a chance to meet him and start our lives. The other option was that God would take away the desire from my heart for that other person, for my mate, and for the family that I had wanted. Well, God didn't take that desire away from me, and Christmas came and went, and still I had not met someone that I would fall in love with for long term. Life went on, and another year went by. And I was just kind of feeling like in a standstill. And in the meantime, our assistant pastor had gone on to another church, and he ended up with cancer. I was close to the family, and so I went to see him one last time. And he pulled me over, and he told me, just remember, sometime Christmas presents are late. And that stuck with me. And I told my friend Janelle this story. And it was probably 4 or 5 years later before I met Sam. So whenever I had the wedding shower at church and that they planned it for me, Janelle themed it as Christmas in July. My birthday is also in July, as you know, today. So that also made this a special time period. And I was just flabbergasted whenever she did that for me. But Christmas in July has been special to me ever since. And when the fiber community kind of really banded around Christmas in July, I absolutely loved it. So my first year podcasting, I've had to do Christmas in July. Even if I only have a few people watching this, I'm able to share it. I'm enjoying it. And I do love it whenever any of you comment and interact, even though I know I am bad about not commenting on other podcasters' episodes. I'm trying to do better on that because I'm seeing how much I enjoy it when there's a dialogue. But that is my Christmas in July story. I know I took a long time telling it, and I appreciate you staying with me. Pulling words together sometimes, and especially whenever there are words with emotions, takes me a little bit longer. I am thankful that all of those of you that are here with me are listening to me. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Tomorrow is Seaver's birthday, and that's why he's off with his friends this evening. They're celebrating. Tomorrow I'm hoping to get to go to Fiber Day for a while. So if I do, I will take you along. Otherwise, I will check in with you. I don't know what I'll get up to with you. I may still throw in one of my videos that I have pre-recorded. And I hope you've enjoyed the Christmas lights that I've been showing, and maybe it'll give you some inspiration for your Christmas in July makes. I'm going to keep working on my Scrappy Granny tee. I'm doing this as a make-along with On the Lamb Yarn Shop in Grapevine, Texas. And I'm going to keep working on my Litmus. And I'll get that podcast up tomorrow, and I'll also have a short video for the Christmas in July also. So thank you very much for being here with me this evening as I rambled along. I hope that you're having a great day, and drop me a line. Oh, by the way, do check out whenever I upload this next episode, as far as it's, I think I'm in number 4. Yeah, I think I'm number 4. This is my 4th month recording. And so make sure you take a look at it though, because I am going to be doing a giveaway. And what I decided on was I'm going to make a dodgy bag out of some of the Christmas fabric. And also I have a couple of sets of stitch markers I'm going to make. I got a hold of some different stitch marker or some different charms, and I'm going to make them for a summer snack pack. So make sure you do catch up with that. I'll have all the information there on how to enter. And thank you so much for sticking around with me through my rambling.